London, 1665. The people with money have already fled. The people with power have withdrawn, but the dead are still waiting. You have been hired because someone must move them. Tonight, your workplace is the street, your destination is a pit, and your cargo was alive yesterday. The bell begins before midnight. Its sound does not call people to worship. It tells them to bring out their dead. Every door may hide infection. Every bundle may contain a neighbor. Every delay leaves another body inside a locked house. Your first rule is simple: do not touch your face. Your second is harder: do not think about what your hands have already touched. Most plagues spread through infected fleas and close human contact. But handling contaminated tissues, fluids, or a pneumonic victim at close range could still be dangerous. The danger is real, but poorly understood. You know nothing of bacteria. You know only that families vanish after fever enters a house. Some blame poisoned air. Some blame sin. Some blame strangers. You cannot afford explanations. You have work before dawn. The city orders infected homes shut. Watchmen stand outside. Inside, the sick and the healthy are trapped together. When the door finally opens, grief does not come out first. Fear does. The family keeps its distance while you step forward. There is no ceremony here. No polished coffin. No long farewell. Cloth, rope, weight, and the sound of wood beneath your boots. You lift with another bearer. The weight shifts unexpectedly. Your back takes the strain, and your breath catches behind the cloth over your mouth. The mask is not protection in the modern sense. It is a barrier against smell, fear, and whatever people believe lives in corrupted air. You carry rosemary. Another man trusts vinegar. A third keeps tobacco burning. None of you knows which ritual matters. The cart is already half full. The driver refuses to look behind him. He watches the horseless darkness ahead and listens for the next bell. Tonight, the cart moves by human pull through lanes too narrow for speed. Every wheel strike announces what you carry. The city is quiet, but not asleep. Faces watch from upper windows. Some pray for you. Others fear you more than the disease. People believe your clothes hold death. They may be right about contamination, even if they are wrong about the invisible path it takes. Payment is higher than ordinary labor because the city is desperate. But money means little when shops close and food becomes scarce. Some burial workers are regular sextons. Others are laborers, prisoners, the poor, or men with no safer way to earn bread. You are not a hero in the street. You are necessary labor. Necessary labor is often noticed only when it stops. By summer, ordinary churchyards cannot absorb the number of burials. Ground that served generations is opened faster than it can settle. The solution is depth. A pit long enough for dozens. Deep enough to hide the scale. Wide enough for the next cart. You climb down first. The earth is wet. The walls are unstable. One collapse could bury the men assigned to bury everyone else. Grave digging is already brutal work. During an epidemic, fatigue changes it into a survival test. Your shoulders burn. Your palms split beneath the gloves. The shovel grows heavier because the night keeps adding names. The burial register cannot keep pace. Clerks write by candlelight while carts arrive faster than identities can be confirmed. In some places, people are still buried individually and with care. In others, emergency pits become the only possible answer. The phrase mass grave suggests chaos. Archaeology shows something more complicated. Even catastrophe could contain order, rows, layers, and human effort. But order does not make the work gentle. It only makes the impossible repeatable. A foreman signals. The cart is ready. You and the other men climb toward the street again. The next route crosses Aldgate, where plague deaths rise with terrifying speed and burial ground becomes a nightly calculation. You pass houses painted with a red cross and the words asking God for mercy. The mark warns you, but it also condemns everyone inside. The religious fear is everywhere. Is this punishment? A test? A final judgment? The shovel gives no answer. Some clergy remain to comfort the sick and read burial prayers. Others leave. Survival and duty rarely point in the same direction. You begin to recognize streets by smell, not sight. Smoke, vinegar, wet wool, open drains, and the heavy air around shut rooms. Bonfires burn because people hope smoke will cleanse the air. The flames provide light, but they also turn every wall into a moving warning. At a corner, the cart will jams. The load shifts. This is the moment every bearer fears. If the cart overturns, you must handle everything again. More contact, more time, more attention from the windows above. You place a stone beneath the axle, pull together, and free the wheel. Survival often depends on ordinary judgment, not courage. The strongest man in the crew begins coughing. Everyone stops. For 1 second, he is no longer a worker. He is a question. A cough could mean dust, smoke, exhaustion, or plague in the lungs. No test can tell you which. Distance is the only decision available. He insists he can continue. The foreman refuses. Losing one man now may save the rest before sunrise. You leave him near a watch post with water and a lantern. It feels cruel. In an epidemic, mercy can look like abandonment. The shift continues with fewer hands. Every remaining task becomes heavier, and the pit has not stopped waiting. At the burial ground, the soil has reached groundwater. The bottom turns slick. Boots sink. The walls sweat mud. A man slips and catches the ladder. No injury, no lost load, but the silence afterward tells you how close it was. You learn to move slowly. Fast work pleases officials. Careful work keeps workers alive. The authorities demand speed because unburied bodies create panic, odor, and fear of further contagion. But the body itself is not a magical cloud of disease. Risk depends on the illness, the fluids, the contact, and the conditions. That distinction is invisible to you. So every corpse feels equally dangerous, and fear becomes another weight you must carry. Near dawn, the bells slow. For the first time, you can hear your own breathing and the scrape of one final shovel. The pit is covered in layers of earth. Not enough to forget, only enough to continue using the ground above. Records will count deaths by parish and week. They will not fully count the men who lifted, carried, dug, and returned the next night. Some workers will survive because they avoid the worst contact. Some because they are lucky. Some because exposure does not always become disease. Others will disappear from the crew without ceremony. A new man will take the rope before anyone asks where the old one went. When plague declines, the city will reopen. Merchants will return. Doors will be repainted. The burial ground will become ordinary earth again. But beneath that ordinary ground are nights of labor performed where most people refuse to stand. The gravediggers' survival depended on strength, caution, distance, clean tools, stable ground, and the courage to stop when danger changed. You have made it to sunrise. Your clothes may still carry contamination. Your body may already be fighting something you cannot name. Tonight, the bell may ring again. The cart may return, and the city will once more depend on people it fears. The question is not whether the work was horrifying. It was. The question is whether you could return after knowing exactly what waited below. Could you survive the deadly shift everyone else fled?